You're watching a global edition of Squawk Box, live from Singapore's Jewel Changi Airport. Your hosts, Sri Jagaraja, Jeff Cutmore, Mandy Drury, Deidre Bosa, and John Fort.
Hello and a very warm welcome to this special global edition of Squawk Box. We are coming to you live from Singapore. This is the Jewel Centre near the airport. We're going to focus over the next 3 hours on some of the key global issues like trade, like growth, how markets are behaving. But first, let's get into your headlines.
Just like CNBCi's version of the Avengers, isn't it? I'm Sri Jagaraja at the SGX. Let's bring you today's headlines this hour. Wall Street pulls back from initial gains as President Trump offers no new details on US-China trade talks, but Trump, once again, complaining about relatively lower rates outside the United States.
Give me some of that. Give me some of that money. I want some of that money. Our Federal Reserve doesn't let us do it.
Disney shares rising while Netflix comes under pressure as the House of Mouse launches its streaming service. And Hong Kong police say the city is on the brink of total breakdown as violence escalates in the territory.
This is a global edition of Squawk Box, live from Singapore's Jewel Changi Airport.
Hello and welcome back. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're tuning in around the world to this global edition of Squawk Box. I'm Jeff Cutmore with Mandy Drury, John Fort and Deirdre Bosa. We are touching on some of the key issues, policy areas that affect the whole world right now, whether it's trade, whether it's markets, whether it's growth. We'll get into those issues in just a moment. But first, Sri, let's have a look at your headlines.
Absolutely, we shall. I'm Sri Jagaraja at the SGX. Wall Street pulls back from initial gains as President Trump offers no new details on US-China trade talks. Concerns over escalating violence could weigh on sentiment. Hong Kong police say the city is on the brink of total breakdown. And Boeing shares sink as October orders drop. Customers also swapping out of grounded 737 MAX jets.
This is a global edition of Squawk Box, live from Singapore's Jewel Changi Airport.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this global edition of Squawk Box. I'm Mandy Drury. I've flown in from Sydney. We've got John Ford, who's flown in from New York City. We've got Deirdre Bosa, who's flown in from San Francisco, and Jeff Cutmore, who's flown in from
London.
Hello, everybody. Nice to have you with us. And hello, Sri.
Hello, Mandy. The gang's all here, it seems. I'm Sri Jagaraja at the SGX. 9 a.m. in Tokyo and South Korea. Those markets are just coming online. Let's bring you the headlines in the meantime. US senators continue to push ahead for a Hong Kong rights bill, incurring a backlash from China as the city sees a second day of escalating violence. President Trump offering no new details on US-China trade talks, but taking aim at the Fed again.
Give me some of that. Give me some of that money. I want some of that money. Our Federal Reserve doesn't let us do it.
And one of China's most pervasive tech giants, Tencent, reports earnings today. We'll find out what the growth prospects are.